We're going to be messing around with some redstone here in a minute. We're going to be making today an infinite farm, or we're going to be trying to anyway. No promises. Just want to do some stuff on stream side real quick before we fully get into it. Just give me a second. Bear with me. How are you guys doing today? You guys doing alright? I don't even know if I have a Minecraft thumbnail at the moment. Sure, that works. Use the most generic one possible. That's excellent. Pull this up real quick. And then share with Discord. Cool. Let's do this. I don't know how long my control's gonna be left. So there's a few mechanics that I want to mess around with this farm. Obviously I want to do a stone generator, but I need the stone generator to be kind of high. Reason being that we're gonna have it push down 2 blocks. 12 blocks rather. So we'll just go with the good old-fashioned mumbo jumbo iron block. Oh, alright, don't ignore this. This is actually the old system that I used to do the automatic for the fish shop that me and Polar had in Sharkcraft, and this is the old kelp farm that I was working on and messed up. It's gonna work on piston feed tape there for that, but none of that is gonna matter. All right, we're gonna go up pretty high just to play it safe. So, what's up, Roy? Essentially, what we need is this is gonna be the platform, so we need to go down 12 blocks. Let's grab a different color real quick. We'll go gold. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, then 12. And why 12 blocks? Well, because that's the piston push limit. I don't think we'll need obsidian here. That's fine. But in order to maximize this, right, because we're going to be pushing all of our made, this can only be 5 cobblestone downwards. But I believe moss can only do it in a 5x5 grid. Don't blow up now. Hope you're doing well, Shark and Shark fam. Sup, Berkshire? Yeah, you know me, blowing up redstone is something that I normally do. So the only problem, right, is dispensers. I don't know. Actually, we'll do this on iron. Keep it color coded. If this, I haven't really played around with moss. I've made like generic moss farms in both like survivalish as well as Sharkcraft, but they were pretty basic. So let's see. Obviously this one needs to be moss. And let's see. Button. There they are. Playing on console, by the way. Just felt like Okay, so no. So that had no effect. Now, if this was not here... Yeah, okay. So... That kind of answers the question. It would be better to push these along and then shoot it up through the bottom. Because you could actually shoot it up through the bottom with... whoa. These guys. So if you see... Here. Oh, come on. If we were to have something like this, then we were, see, they all change. I didn't even play 1.17 yet. So, yeah, I mean, you said you were waiting for 1.18, right? Let's find out real quick. How far does this go consistently? I'm pretty sure it's a 5x5 grid. So, something like this. Which, yeah, let's go one bigger, because I'm pretty sure. It still needs to come out here. Alright, cool. Now let's hit this button. Let's see what it does. Okay. So it did go out to that 6th row. That's interesting. Now, if this was a 5x5 grid, would it do the 5x5 every time? Because I think obviously it's spread out just because it had the ability to. So I think there's like a maximum block coverage that it has. No, we need that. And the reason why it didn't cover all those blocks was because it had blocks that it could move outwards to. I should have done more research on this before actually trying to build this farm, but it's fine. Okay. That's actually not bad. Because it's going to be pushing. It's about 5x5, yeah. I don't know, they changed too much things. Some things they added don't look like Minecraft anymore. Like what? I think everything fits pretty symbiotically. Okay, so here's the plan. Let's do this real quick. Let's make the actual... Do we want to do it as a stone generator, or do we want to do it as a cobble generator? Cobble could be changed too, right? I don't see why cobble wouldn't be able to be changed. Where's cobble? Cobble can't be changed. Huh. So it needs to be a stone generator. Okay. So that means that the water needs to fall on top of the lava, right? Yeah, what's up, XM? I'm pretty sure that lava needs to flow on top of the water in order to make it turn into stone. So we'd have lava here. Let's just test it. Let's get a sign. Oh, trapdoor works. I don't like all these crazy caves. The new mob that will be next update, and these new plants look like a mod. Crazy caves. No, I think the caves are beautiful. I mean, respect your opinion, but I don't agree with you saying that it doesn't look like Minecraft. Oh, okay. That's just making a mess. Okay. It did make stone, so that's good. Alright, yeah, so I believe that it would have to be like that. Because we would need that stone to be pushed down, which is okay. In that case, what can we do here? Signs? No. We do war here. And then we do, oops, signs. I'm sure there's an easier way to do this. And then we do lava. Sure, whatever. That worked. As long as we don't destroy the sign there. Cool. So now the weird part. Because I need these to get moved downwards. Which I guess I could... Alright, let's get rid of this. We know this works. We would have to have it push and then pull, right? What's up, Panda? Yo, what's up? Good to see you again, Shark. I want to see that movie. What movie? Did you see Free Guy? Oh, no, I have not. I kind of been meaning to, but okay. So this is obviously lower. So we don't need this. This platform's a waste. This platform is not a waste. This one is. Okay. And we don't need this, obviously, because lava's gonna be there. It's gonna turn it to stone. Blah 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 blah. I mean, I could push it forward and then down, right? We could do that. That's an idea. Let's get rid of this water. Water, redstone, not a good match. Yeah, I think pushing it forward and then down is definitely the way to go. Which for that we just need a regular piston. Okay. So we need to observe when this changes. So we can put an observer here. And then we could just do this. That should... It's not going to power up. So we need to do something like this. So then we just need to get up. So redstone there. We could do glass. Glass is probably a better bet. Redstone can go up and down glass. So, or any transparent block, obviously. But... Okay. When I finished the movie, I was just shocked. I watched it 2 days ago. It was awesome. See, I heard the opposite. I heard it wasn't good. I might have to go up one more. Let's just see. Yeah. Okay. That's obviously powering, but not high enough. Okay. You know what? That'll work. Cool. Oh, fuck yeah, I forgot about that. Because the observer's seeing the piston pushing. Okay. So this will see when it's formed. And then we could have pistons underneath, pull them down and push them out. The only problem with that is then it becomes like a more expensive build. And I wanted to try and keep this cheap, but doesn't look like we're gonna be able to get there. I mean, I guess 5 sticky pistons isn't. Oh, that needs to be lower. Oops. Yeah, come on. Controller, work with me. Okay. Don't need that one here. Okay. This isn't exactly the direction I wanted to go with this build, to be honest. I can't push down through the lava because it would ruin the flow. Maybe put the observer on the second block, not the one the observer sees. It would still move, though. Because the moment it moves, the observer is still going to want to push. You could make like a clock, but the only problem is then... Yeah, I think making the clock would probably be a better idea. Because I don't want to, like... Because you could still, like, have the observer... Putting it on a second one might actually give me more room to make a clock, too, which is fine. But what's the average... Because realistically speaking, if I have this pulse, like, every, like, few seconds, I'm sure it would be fine. The only problem with that is the harvest. Oh, we're not actually harvesting it, so it's not gonna matter. Let's try that. Let's. The only problem is the water. Let's put the lava in first. Just kidding. Let's put the water in first. Right. Because here's what I'm thinking. And hear me out. Put this here for now until it starts actually generating. So, boom. See this? If we have this on a clock that's long enough, then we can just have it. Do we want to do like an etho hopper clock? Or do we just want to have like a roundabout clock? I think a roundabout's fine. Which, in that case... It's just a matter of how much delay do we need. Can't button, does it? Yeah. I guess if there's not one there, it won't push out. Yeah, this seems... Has it gone 12 already? Yeah, look at that. Okay, so that's oddly perfect. Okay, so that works. That's actually fairly inexpensive as well. Cool. So let's see. Now we just need, obviously, to have a smart piston array moving downwards to push all these guys. Realistically speaking, we could push them that way. We don't really need to push them down now that we're not gonna have let's break this for a second. Because they're gonna push this way and we'll have the dispenser underneath. Okay. Then we could have redstone out through here. Obviously, don't have to do iron blocks, but like I said, I felt like channeling my inner mumbo jumbo. And then obviously this only has to be 5, so it doesn't have to go to the actual max here. Cool. So we can make this short. And to prevent any sort of breakage, we can actually use obsidian here. Why is it actually not pushing? Oh, okay. Huh, why'd that happen? Did it not push fast enough when I got into that war column? Why is it so fast now? Huh. I'm confused as to why that happened. Interesting. Actually, I can't have that obsidian there because it won't matter. Let's make this a lever so we can just turn it on and off. Okay. Yeah, I have to burn out. So now if this goes here, it'll push. I guess realistically speaking, we could just put it over the top of the pistons we don't really need. And then if we flick this lever back. Oh no, it's not going to pulse it. Okay. There's ways that we could actually pulse it. So when it gets to here, it should push them all out. Redstone was confusing my brain. Did it break again? It must have. It sure did. I wonder if this could be shortened a tiny bit. See, I don't know why. See, now it's too fast. The only thing I can think is maybe delay it more. If you add a little bit more delay, then you don't have to worry about potentially this happening. Because we need it to flow over top. And what's happening is it's dropping down here because you're coming to contact it. Because the lava is flowing faster than the water? which is where the observer clock would be better, but can't really have that. The only thing is that this is going to slow down the farm pretty considerably. I just want to make sure that it doesn't break it. Get rid of this. Because the cool thing is that it's actually working pretty well. Because then the thing is that we could just put a dispenser down here. And then, fucking, might end up being a pretty short video here, guys. We need to have that right in the middle. Like that. And fill this guy up with Bonemeal. Bonemeal, where are you? There it is. A little bit of an oversight here. You may see the oversight. So this has been working pretty flawlessly. Now I just need to find a system that will turn it on and off. Now does that break it? It does not. Okay, cool. Okay, so this is what we need to do. Because the only thing is that you may have noticed a little bit of a flaw in the fact that this isn't going to become moss if there's no moss. Meaning every time we prime the machine, we would have to put a moss block here. That not even. We would have to put a moss block right there. Or even, for the matter, here. So this way when it pushes it out, Bonemeal's this. Because if you see now it should. Obviously, this isn't going to get powered. Which we could still make happen. So you see it pushes on there. If this had gotten Bonemeal, we'll break it real quick. Oh, I didn't fucking get it fast enough. Now, if this were to get powered, boom, and it would continue to push, continue to push, continue to push. Which means that we would need to have this powered pretty much at the same time that this pushes, which is not a problem. Because we could take the signal just like this and run it into this. We just gotta make sure that it's gonna be far enough away from the torch. So that, realistically speaking, should work. The only thing is that we'll have to come up with a system to prime it. Did that break all that? Oh, it broke all the stuff on top of it. Okay, so that did not work. Why didn't it? I'm curious. If I were you, I'd just search how to build a moss. No, that takes all the fun out of it. So it's shooting first. Okay. I know how to build moss farms, dude. I'm just trying to make a new one. Yeah, cool. So that little bit of delay actually was what we needed. Yeah, hell yeah. Sweet. Oh yeah. All right, cool. Now we just need to I gotta go. Good luck with that. Bye. Uh, Thanks, man. I don't really need good luck. I can figure it out. So what I might end up doing, um, obviously, there's a lot of stuff that's going to be on top that's going to get lost, which we don't want. Which would make it okay to have like a flush system. But how? And also, how we're gonna? So let's focus on the primer. Obviously, it would require like a dropper, not a dispenser, a dropper. To come along and drop. Oh, thanks for facing down. To drop a moss block. Maybe it is a dispenser. If there was a space underneath it, it would just spit. Oh yeah, so we probably need a dispenser. Excuse me. No. Okay. Might have to just manual prime it, but I really don't want to have any sort of manual priming. I could have sworn it would be a dropper. Still think I'm right about that. Unless moss can't be placed. No, it doesn't look like I can. So yeah, you'll have to manually place it, I guess. So we'll just leave a spot here so we can go. And then just leave it there. Unless... Maybe it's because it's being... dropped downwards? No. I don't think a dispenser would be it. I think a dispenser would just spit it out. Yeah. Alright, yeah, we'll have to just manually place it, which is... Okay, I guess you just have to prime the farm. Let's just walk over and just... Doop. Which is, I guess, not the end of the world. Whoa. Fire spreads is on. What? Why would that randomly catch on fire? Okay. That could have been catastrophic. I guess realistically speaking, I don't need to sign it. It could just be that. Which I think it was in the first place, but sure. Alright, so now let's work on the on-off switch. Which you would think would just be as simple as... It probably is just as simple as a lever and then a repeater. We could put a redstone block here as a power. No. What if That's what I thought would happen. Make sure I didn't fucking cobble. Okay. This block just cannot be in a state of constantly being on, which is the problem. So how do we prevent that from being constantly on and still being able to power this thing? I think it would just be a matter of keeping it manual. Hey, look. Oh, we didn't prime it. Oh, you're out of data storage space. Minecraft's not able to save your progress. What? 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 But my storage is nothing. Uh, but what the hell just happened? I'm so confused. Also, yes, we have a lot of copies of StarCraft 4 when we were testing. The world size isn't even big. Well, that's annoying. That's really annoying. Just when we were making progress. I wonder what caused it to corrupt. Well, it's only one thing to do. Dang. Just making progress too. Well, back to the drawing board, I suppose. Jeez. I guess we could start at ground level now that we know we don't have to push it downwards. Right? Jeez. Oh man, that sucks. I wonder what caused that. Because it shouldn't have just crashed like that. Okay. We need a repeater there. I am like honestly lost for words as to what the hell just happened. So push the stone. Actually needs to be up one higher. Still just trying to figure out what the actual hell. Oh. Brainiac. Just make sure. At least, like, it's a pretty easy farm to make, which I'm pretty proud of. Okay. Repeaters. So we need a block there. 2 up. Would bother me. I just want to talk about like the whole like why I don't just look up farms. Is I like to do things my own way, the old-fashioned way. Actually trying to figure things out. I could very easily go on and look at like some like Ilmango's farm and like, you know, do something like that and just completely steal their idea, or I could re-engineer and come up with something of my own and be happy with the things that I made. Cool. This should now be pretty much back to where we were. If I start it up. Huh. It's a little bit slower this time. It's working just fine. I think it's just close to the ground, so maybe build it one higher. That's interesting. So if it already has carpet on it, then it won't become moss. So let's see if this one becomes... Yeah, okay. So that's just something we have to watch out for. Um, which honestly, there's a way that we could fix that. Um, now this, let's see. This is gonna be interesting. Because there's already a carpet on that one. Let's see if that changes. It's not going to. I already could tell. Yeah, I see. Because there was a carpet on top of that one, so it had nothing to change with. One fear I have, um, and we're gonna get to it here in a second, because it looks like um, we're almost there now. This is limiting out, so this should be the last row it can do. When it gets to this point, it's gonna break the redstone. Yep. Okay, so that's as far as it could come out. This is actually a pretty simple fix, to be honest. And it actually might help with a problem that I'm having. To be honest, it might actually be a blessing. We just have to move them 2 spaces over. Which you'll see why this might be a blessing, actually. My keyboard won't work. Try to reply to Kelly real quick. So we don't actually need these. Pull these down too. Oh yeah, let's go turn this off. Otherwise, it's just gonna keep pushing. No, we'll keep that there. That's fine. I kind of want to break this out too, because I don't want this all turning into walls. Not that it really matters, but I don't know why it's bothering me. Which it might end up still turning walls. You don't need those there, but okay. Okay. So now we just need... Let's fill this in. Okay. So here is where we need our dispenser. Right there. Now we need repeater. Cool, now we can prime this back on. Actually, let's put the moss block in. And we'll put that there to remember to prime the moss block. I wonder... The only thing I don't think is that I don't think this will prime upwards. Right? I can't imagine it. Yeah, okay. Kind of figured as much. Can I say, what if I just leave this here at all times? Still out of curiosity. Let's just put this in here. Oh, I don't have it on always daytime. That might save me from having to always prime it. Let's see. I'm all the way fat to actually go through. Let's... set the game rules. Let's see. No. Where the fuck is my keyboard? Okay, yeah, that doesn't work. I didn't think it would, to be honest. The only other thing I could think of, right, is how far forward does this make it? Because even if we have something like this, that's still gonna push though. Might have to do it further back. Yeah. Actually, I wonder if I power that. This is curious. If I power that, does it power the dispenser? That's. See, it just doesn't get that far out. Realistically speaking, though, I could have another one over here, just with a permanent moss block. Does this make it worth it? To not have to constantly prime the system. Yes, Rem? Hi, Rem. You miss your brother, don't you? Because realistically speaking, we could carry the signal. And bring it underneath. Hi, Remy. Hi. There's not enough room for you up here, bub. Let me move the seat back a little bit. She's being pussycat. Okay, so comes in through here, powers that, goes through here. Realistically speaking, I could probably just observe that. Yes, Rim. Bro, it's either up or down, bro. You can't be getting up and going down, up and down, up and down. It's one or the other. Although, and then if I do this, and then I do this, and then I do that, that should work. Let's see. It might miss this middle strip here. Oh, what the heck? Back to this. It's a weird problem to randomly have. Rem, chill, bro. Is it gonna miss that middle strip? Oh, I didn't put Bonemeal in here. Fool. Looks like it's gonna miss that middle strip. Why is that one not working? I wonder if it's because of this. Because now the signal's going... But wait, it's not. It's not going through at all. Or is it because there's a little bush on top of it? Oh, it would help if I actually put more Bonemeal in there. Right. Okay. It looks like some of this has actually gotten in the middle, which is weird. I wonder if it's because it's trying to... So how can I... Let's see if the azalea bush is going to cause it too. Because this is definitely, over here, definitely not working. Maybe I could put trapdoors on them or something. Yeah. Alright, let's try putting a trapdoor. Or to even do like an iron bar. Because if it will get the middle consistently enough, that'd be pretty awesome. It's not working now. Huh. Okay, so does that just mean that iron bars are not able to do it? Like, can I put glass on there? So this could really only be when there's open air then. Which would mean that I would have to have something in play to break that. Which means that this system doesn't work anymore. Which I guess, realistically speaking, I just do this. I don't know why I didn't. Come on. Do that in the first place. Just do an observer into it. I'm not an observer, repeater. But then with that, that won't power a piston. Which obviously we need something to come along and break that if it gets up there. Which obviously, like, a piston would work. Just a matter of how do I power it. That one's easy. Realistically speaking, this one's easy too. So this should keep it going. The piston should fire first, and then the dispensers. Here, let's clean this whole thing. Oh, fucking Christ. Okay. We'll see how this runs. Are we gonna get mostly? That's interesting. It even got that one. Okay, so far so good. Did not get that one. Let's see if it picks it up. That time it did not. How does this work with the pickaxe? I want creative, though. Pretty fast. And this is without efficiency, obviously. I don't know if efficiency would even affect it. Reason being is I want to make sure that I can... Oh, shit. Let's see. Fucking Christ. Anvil. Efficiency 5. Just 3. Meaning 5 is there. So if I stand here, although it looks like, oh, there. So the reason why I'm going back and forth like this is because I'm planning on having a minecart system. Just about 12 blocks out. Okay. First things first, let's turn this off. So that seems like it's actually working pretty well. Next thing I want to do is protect this redstone. Yeah, we'll see why in a second. Okay. Redstone protected. So obviously this is push 12, right? Let's do something to indicate that. Pull back out the gold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Minecraft player has a reach. Is there a B? Oh, it's a pig. So Minecraft player has a reach of what? 5? So my intention, and I would probably need, did I just break something? No. I'd probably need something like this. Although, that's not going to work. Because I want to have a washing system. So we could wash all this stuff this way. What the shark building? Infinite stone and moss farm. Okay. So the next thing that we need to do is we need to get all this top layer stuff off. Because every single time it pushes with the piston, it's going to, you know, not be good for redstone. I mean, it's just gonna... So can I do something like this? I might have to pull this redstone to the back, to be honest. We could fill this in. Okay, Rem, if you're gonna be pushing, you need to go on into a different chair. Sorry, Bubba, but there's only so much room on this gaming chair. Can you eat the moss? No. Well, I don't know what to tell you, kid. We're on a gaming chair. There's only so much room. So I can't cover that. That's going to be the problem. So what I'm talking about here is this. See all this like dirt and stuff that comes on? Well, not dirt, but like azalea trees and stuff like that that comes out on it. I need a way to get rid of that. Not necessarily get rid of it, but collect it. Which I really suppose I could just do it in the form of hoppers. Final question. What can you do with moss in Minecraft? So it's super quick to mine, which makes like mining huge areas of stone. It also is a great bone meal proprietor. So if you have a composter, which is actually what I'm going to be getting at in just a moment here. If you have a composter, you throw moss in here all day. And it doesn't take too much to actually get the bone meal. So it's actually really good for bone meal farm. And then here, I'll just turn this on real quick. I have to, as long as it didn't break. So lava on top of water makes stone, not cobble. Cobble could be turned into moss. Sup, Sleepy Gator. Then this is a smart piston, so when the stone block gets to this spot, it creates a circuit which causes the pistons to push it. As you just saw. I have to put the moss box in. On either side, I have dispensers with bone meal on them. And these pistons are here are to clear off the grass that grows. Because when the grass grows, it will actually not allow them to be bone mealed. This middle strip looks like it's not going to be getting, but it does. It just wasn't because... so essentially, this repeater goes into this moss block, which powers this dispenser. There's redstone that runs underneath to this dispenser, which powers this one. They're on the same tick. And then you have all this. The only thing is that I'm losing a lot of like seeds and stuff. And that's what I'm trying to get at. Will they actually keep moving along with it though? That's Because I don't care if I have to put a wall up on the side of it. Because if they keep moving with it, whatever. Obviously I can't have one there. Which should be fine to do something like this. Then we can't have one there. But if they keep moving with it, then it won't matter. Which it looks like they are. Time to enjoy my day off. Me too, man. Yeah, they definitely are. So at that point, they could just go into the collection system. That saves me a lot of headache, actually. We gotta break that. The only problem is I haven't found a way to actively turn this thing on and off. And pistons can push up to 12 blocks, so that's why I have this here. It's just a measure of how far it is. Because if it gets to here, it'll break the system, which means I need to be here on a minecart. And the reason why I have these here is to prevent water from getting to my redstone, because there's going to be water here in a second. Obviously, in Minecraft, water can flow 8 blocks. So if we have our water system here, it'll flow 8 blocks, which is perfect. Like, actually, literally perfect. This never happens. And then you could do either one of two things. You could create, like, a composting system, which I don't really have a lot of room to do because we're on a super flat world. But have a hopper chain. Which I guess I could, like, if I wanted to be super fancy with it, I could definitely, you know, I'm already using gold. So I need to be kind of like right here. Just going, which is the next step. So we got this, which is why I really want to have like an on-off system. So I could put it right here, right? That would help a lot because I could just flick the lever, it turns off the whole system. So I think that we still need to toy with the on-off system. And that's fine. Oh. Cool. Minecart going back and forth here. Which means that we need to have our lever here. And I actually got all of them. Cool. Which means that if we turn this off and get in a minecart. I know, Minecraft. Using minecarts in Minecraft, man. Kill this pig. And then this could go right into either a chest or a composter. In this instance, we'll just do it in a chest. Which I guess we don't really need this. It would prevent potential overflow. But yeah, which we don't really need this either. We only need this for the fact that, I guess realistically speaking, if we go this way, we could cover more of it. We have to finish the guide rail too. Which I don't know how much of a guide rail I really need. I don't think it's gonna fall off. So I guess we don't need the guide rail. Never mind. We'll veto the guardrail. I don't think any of this stuff is going to actively fall off, which is the thing. Cool. How can we go about making an on-off system now? Because here's the tricky part. I guess I could make this if I wanted to make it closer to that. If I turn this on, it's going to start going. Which means that we need to have it something in an on state that we could get over there. Without this looking really crazy. Realistically speaking, I could just hit the button and then run over. I don't think that's a problem. But it would be a lot easier just to like... Because I gotta break this every time. I could, realistically speaking, move the button. Which I guess is something I could do. I really don't want to because of how blah it's gonna look, but... And then obviously that's gonna be in the way. I guess I could move this forward a little more. I should have picked the chest. And we could just do like this. And just... might have to... Okay, so we have 16 blocks to play with. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then I guess we just put a repeater there. Let's get a repeater. It's just so the biggest problem is I can't have this block in the state of a constantly powered block. Because if I do, then this cycle is never going to turn off. If I were to use the Etho Hopper clock, it would be more efficient, honestly. But because I could turn that on and off from here, and I just have one lever. Because you'll see that it'll not work. Oh, I'm so tempted to just make it a clock. Wait. Oh yeah, because I turned it off, so this thing is going. You'll see it push in a second. The input wasn't... Oh my god, the fucking lever input isn't long enough. So this does need to be a button. Because it's replicating the button input. I mean the lever input. Which is causing that not to be long enough. Huh. Interesting. Fucking redstone, man. So if I put a button here, that input should be fine. Isn't redstone weird? I don't even know how people come up with this stuff. I mean, I'm literally coming up with it now. Am I people? So let's see. And the reason why you would want to have a higher efficiency pickaxe is if just for some weird instance you didn't get... You got stone? So let's see. Game roll survival. Oh, you know what? You might not be there long enough to actually destroy the cobble. I mean, the moss. Okay. Oop. We need this to go slower. Which means that now we have to power this one. Oh, cool. Good thing I had all my redstone above ground. Because I'm a smart boy, for once. We just need to slow down, is all it is. That's another reason why you wouldn't want to necessarily it's still okay. Oh. I guess if I'm gonna run it that way, I might as well just change the redstone and go that way too. Now this brings another problem. Because I won't be able to destroy it fast enough. Maybe with a beacon, but like give at show at self haste effect haste at s haste 2. Oh, I gave myself haste for 2 seconds. Haste 2. Oh. Alright, I give myself haste for 2,000 seconds. I lost my pickaxe in. No. Cool. Nope. I guess you could forego this, right? And just kind of... Also, what the hell has happened here? Why did that push? That's odd. Things to consider. Troubleshoot. Me and Blue were talking about builders, and now I want to play again. Do it, man. So, I'm just... Obviously, this is for testing purposes. If carpet gets on all of these, does it just push? Is that what happened? Yep. Okay, which means I need to have just a block of obsidian behind here. And that won't happen. Easy fix. So what's the best thing to mine moss with? A hoe? How fast can you mine coal with a hoe? Just out of curiosity. Oh my fucking god. With an efficiency 5 hoe. hold on. Let's turn this off for a second. If. Remove. That should override it, right? 29 minutes. Okay. I guess someone... Shovel, I think. I thought it was hoe. If shovel is like somewhere in the middle ground, that'd be great too. I know moss is kind of insta-mineable, isn't it? Clearly not. As I've learned. What the hell is efficiency? There it is. I swear it wasn't just there. Let's try shovel 2. Oh, it's over here. If you go back and look at it earlier in our stream, it was not there. Clear as hell. That's actually another problem I did not think about. If it does get all five, I guess it just, you gotta wait for it to push into a spot that doesn't have carpet. It would kind of solve itself. Okay. Yeah, let's do this button. Just make it a little bit less narrow, you know? I mean, that's not terrible for literally doing nothing. Alright, hit that. So as soon as that can push that carpet. Maybe it can't. Oh, this is obviously going to be a skewed thing because I have haste. Just for the fucking sake of What? Oh, is it because I'm in... Okay. Yeah, I don't have haste anymore. Okay. And I'm jumping up and down yelling, kill, kill. Looks like these got carpets on them. That will be a problem. The carpets. Obviously, once it like actually gets going, it's oh yeah, the hoe definitely does it faster. Does not get through cobblestone fast, although. Yeah, I think the pickaxe is probably the best bet. Um. No, what is it? Okay. Testing time. The carpets, the carpets, the carpets. If it gets a carpet on it, it fucks it all up. Maybe I do need a guide rails. Maybe they are falling off. Oh, obviously, this is all stuff that I've gotten from there as well. It's crazy too. I'm getting mostly carpets. What if I push them this way? Huh. Oops. Yeah, I mean, what if I push them that way? At that point, it doesn't matter if there's a carpet or not. Fix that problem pretty easily. Because there's a carpet, it should just get pushed off, right? These are a lot more resilient than Tamagotchi. So let's let it run now. It looks like there's a carpet on this one, right? No. What happens? It just breaks. Okay, so we should probably put like a hopper in a chest down here. Just to collect. Might as well. Shit, if you get any sort of bonus shit, you might as well, right? Actually? Actually, I think if there's a carpet here, I'll just push it on top of the hopper. Yeah. So the next one will break. So we'll just have to lower this down. That's fine. Do the same deal here. I mean, you'd be surprised how much stuff this is gonna end up catching, I guess. Just do that. Do that. Cool. Should actually solve a ton of our problems, to be honest. Of course, now. Go figure. Which now it seems like I'm getting a lot more, if not like at least stone. I don't know why there's just so much carpet though. Because with the carpet on it, it won't actually convert. And it seems like once you start getting like a pretty big abundance of the carpet, bone mealing it kind of just expands the carpet. See, like now I'm starting to get a big chunk of it again. What are you wowing? What if? I'm just curious. We already know that's not going to break it. Oh, cool. You gotta break some of this, or else it's gonna break. Do we more splips? Oh yeah. Sometimes it does break. So here's my idea. What would happen if... And obviously we don't need these anymore. I were to run... Oh shit, duh. Fuck. Redstone. Up. To downward facing pistons. Would that break the carpet? Or would that just push the carpet through? About to find out. Doesn't do anything. Okay. Ooh. That didn't ruin anything, did it? No. I had double wall. Look at that. Me. That does look like it actively works. And the reason being is that we would have to destroy the carpet before it made it to... I don't mind having some. But if it's enough to break the system, then obviously there needs to be something done about it. Oh yeah, right. That's moving. Yeah, I guess I don't need that at all. Then I could just drag it through here. That should be fine. I guess realistically speaking, I don't need that at all either. Let's see. It should destroy this carpet. No, it doesn't look like it actually went up, did it? These actually didn't pulse. The hell? Been running this for so long now that they're almost out of Bonemeal. Oh, yike! I mean, look how much actual like moss made it out this way. That's actually pretty good. That's why it clocked. That's a lot more for than like what we're actually looking for. This seems a lot more promising. Playable Bones of Arrows. I saw! Now, what would happen if we blew it up? I guess realistically speaking, I don't need the water to be here. I could actually have the water start here. And I could actually just mine it from this side because I have the 5 reach. Do. Okay. Fucking mine science. It doesn't matter if it goes over. We could, realistically speaking, put a wall here still. Don't like that. Don't need it, but doesn't hurt either, I suppose. So one of the best match players in the world play WarioWare. He died level 1. What is he 4? Don't actually think that this will get much better than this. I would actually want to be like here. Which we could just do something like this. Yeah, this is obviously a lot better. Especially since now at this point, right? I can make this a lot smaller. I don't need all of this nonsense. I don't even really need this. We could just have a button here to start it. Button here at the start. Realistically speaking, I could put the hoppers on the other side, right? Oh, wow, that actually did pretty good. Don't need this. Because we'll need a little bit of water. We could actually have it run right to us. We have the button there. And then we would stand here. This is where it's going to push. So we'd be breaking it. And then we could have the water. Put a sign. There. And there. Getting a lot of stone again. Don't understand. Don't understand. Okay. Why? Now I understand. I understand exactly why. Getting all these carpets again. Why are these guys not actually pumping? You see? They're not pumping at all. Is it because of the carpets? That's not a fix for the carpets then. Fuck. Alright, there's a carpet there now. Let's see what happens. That one's not gonna fire. Nope. Okay, so how do we fix the carpet problem? Do we just quickly... Because that's gonna destroy this farm. It's gonna make it a fucking stone farm. If I wanted a stone farm, I had fucking an hour and a half ago. I guess, arguably, I could just push them forward, because we're going to be breaking them pretty regularly, but... So the biggest thorn in my side, and I got rid of my fucking pickaxe, has been the carpets. Which obviously we don't want any sort of like inefficiencies, because again, like, made this farm for the intention of it being like a moss farm. We'll just put this here for now. Oh, it looks ugly, but I mean, it's definitely producing. But how do we get around them fucking carpets? That's the biggest dilemma. This guy's producing as well. Which I guess, realistically speaking, I could actually chain it right into this chest now. The only thing I can think of is having a manual flush system, where if like I'm noticing, oh, I'm getting a lot of cobblestone, it will go and it will flush like a dispenser real quick. Oh, fucking Christ. that short pulls fucking. All right. Well, I think I'm gonna wrap it up there. This is not bad, honestly. It's very inexpensive build. I try to keep it that way as much as possible. It's not foolproof by any means. Getting pistons and stuff isn't going to be hard at all. Moss isn't really that hard to get. Hoppers, just a couple of iron and some wood. Most expensive thing in here is probably going to be the repeaters, to be honest. Just stone and not even. They're not even the iron blocks. Obviously, clearly iron blocks, which you don't even need to use. So it's a very, very, very cheap farm. There's definitely some hiccups, especially with these carpets. But like I said, I think that like if you came up with a flush system where you had like an automatic, like, oh man, I'm getting a lot of stone, let me hit this button, and it flushes it, because I'm pretty sure. Let me take precautionary measures. If you were to flush the carpets. Gotta be careful with the warlog is. Oh. Don't tell me they're warlog. Don't tell me you can warlog them. Yeah, you see, it breaks them. So if you were to flush it real quick, I don't see any reason as to why. On-off switch is obviously something I'll have to work on as well. Which I guess... There'd be no way to unpower it at that point. Because you would just have to change the clock. You could use like an etho hop clock. Which would definitely raise the price a little bit because of comparators, but like... you could stop at an etho hopper clock, and you could have it still at the same timing. Yeah, I want to thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's just messing around with some redstone. I actually got what I wanted to do done, so I mean that's pretty neat. Yeah, thank you guys. See you guys next time. Bye, everybody.